do this. Mic check and mic check. G'day, Stu from UOB Futures here, and welcome back to the FPV Mix. A bit of a special show. Sorry, I am 12 minutes late, but golly gosh, it has been a little bit of a roller coaster. Here, I guess, emotionally jumping on the stream. I've been a little bit nervous about this one, but I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you guys, people who have come into the stream, taken the time out of their day. Just thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. I'm glad that you're here, and let's have an awesome show. Today, coming up in the FPV Mix, what we need to check out first is, can you actually hear me? So let's check that. Mic check, mic check. I can already see Toxic, you absolute nutter, and Postman Drones. Thank you very much. You're saying, let's go, boys. So excited. Postman Drones as well, 2020. Sending through some love. What I am going to do, I'm going to start this little notepad because I meant to do this last stream. We still have the last stream giveaway, which was this bad boy. We're going to be giving this away to you guys, and also today we're going to be, I guess, the new entries. We're going to be getting this bad boy. It is the Batman 5-inch, and absolutely a rock-solid beast from HGLRC, but I know Postman Drone saying, it's okay, Stu, we know you needed to go pee first. First things first, people can say yes, they can hear me. It sounds like the mic is working all good. And I want to say thank you. Like yesterday, if you don't know, I made a video about me struggling a little bit with depression, and every single person, I'm probably going to talk about this a lot in the stream. I had a lot of emails, a lot of messages, like from my friends, from people on Discord, from other people sending me a message on my phone, Facebook. It was almost a little bit overwhelming to the fact that I had to kind of stop reading them, because I've been it really is emotionally draining for me to, I guess, when you're constantly thinking about your mood and all that sort of stuff, trying to get through that. So if I haven't written back to you, please don't think it's that I'm being just a rude jerk that's ignoring you. I promise today I'm going to take some time out and give people the proper response, because there's some really amazing answers and a lot of love that outlawed for me here. And you can clip that, but I want to give those people the response they deserve as well. So thank you. If that was you and you did send me a message and I didn't write back, I 100%, I was thinking about it. I just needed to take, I guess, a little bit of time, because it's also a little fairly confronting talking about that sort of stuff as well, and opening up yourself to the internet. But there was nothing but love from you absolute legends. Now, what I'm going to say is we're going to jump in, and I'm going to tell you what is coming up on the show, because we don't really do bingo at the moment. We might do some movie star Russ. Might tell a joke. We are generally just hanging out, having some fun on the FPV Mix. Let's have a look how many people here, man. We've already got 63 people watching. We've been streaming for 4 minutes, and we've got 23 thumbs up. And Toxic FPV, mate, you nutter. He's saying $2 super chat battle of Postman Drones. So thank you very much. What I am going to do right now, this is for... Let's do a giveaway straight off the bat, right? So let's do this straight off the bat. This is going to be going out to somebody. This is what we meant to draw last week. Let's get this up on the screen. And here is the wheel of names. Let's see. I've got everybody's name in here. This is from last week, right? So we've got everybody's name in here. Let's put them in the spinny wheel. Here we go. We're going to do this straight away, because let's find out who is going to win. Here is everybody's name that we've said in here. And don't worry, if you have sent through a super chat, I will be answering your questions. Andy, I see, I watched your video when I woke up, brother. Much, much love. It was very heartwarming, and thank you very much, Andy. I'm going to be answering some people's questions just a little bit. Whew, I'm already getting overwhelmed. Okay, let's do this new. Everything is kind of out of order too, because it's been a little bit out of sorts lately. Got cables running everywhere as well. Let's have a look here. So we are going to press this button, screen share. Okay, this right here, right? This is, thank you very much, Kaylin, as well. For your super chat. I'm going to be putting all these in a list, but let's do this bit first. So this was last week's giveaway that I meant to do, right? But we just got sidetracked. So we've got everybody's name. Let's find, look how many we've got of Toxic right there after he did that crazy donation. So we've got a big chunk of Toxic on the board as well. Let's do it. Let's click, let's spin to win last week's donation. Wheel feeding Charlie, here we go. Who's it going to be? Hey! Woo! Woo! Let's get some love right there for Kiz. For those of you who don't know, an absolute legend over in the UK. He is in charge of all those clip that's. So if you've been making those clip that's, what an amazing person to send this to. So congratulations, Kiz. I will be in touch. We're going to be putting that in the post for you in just a little bit. So yeah, let's get some love. Other people saying, congratulations, Kiz. Awesome, dude. Thank you. I just broke my Mob 7. A lucky man. That's from Kobe as well. So all right, well, I'll see if I can throw some extra little goodies in there. Got to throw some extra goodies for Toxic in his postage package as well. Just give me a bit to get sorted with the postage, all that sort of stuff. Alrighty-o, let's close this window. Back to Facecam. And what I am going to say today, I'm going to put, get this out of here, I close this down, get rid of this one. I'm going to start putting some people's names in this list today. However, I'm going to say two things. This is what today's prize is. Well, I just lost. I'm going to take the props off, actually. So I'm going to don't cut myself on this thing. This bad boy, very, very fast drone. Super decent, chunky ESC. The Batman, that's going to be on there. Just to get this out of the way, then we can get on with the show. Answering some of your questions is that if you use the donation link that's in the description, that means YouTube doesn't take 40%, so I'm going to give double entries for those ones. Or if you just send through a super chat, we'll just it'll just be the single entry. So if you would like a bonus entry in there, or like me to put your name in a second time, the link that you can use that goes towards our donation goal and everything like that as well, that is like the top link in that description. So that's going to be there. But let's do it. Let's put some of your names in, get on with the show. I want to know, how have you guys been? It has been fairly standard for me. I guess I've just let people in a little bit more on my life and what I've been going through. And it's, I feel so blessed to be part of this amazing community. I've never... It's kind of a little bit tricky too to talk about. Like, I don't know. For me, I try to be positive and focus on other people and talking all the time and just looking at the good things in life. But sometimes it really can get you down, and there is nothing but love that I've felt from you guys. So if that was you, thank you so much. I am going to put some people's names in here before I forget, so I can get caught up. I can't even talk properly. All right, so we've got Toxic FPV, Postman Drones, Felix FPV. We've also got Kaylin. Always got to double check how to spell that. McCormick. And let's have a look right here. We have Postman Drones again. We've got to feed Charlie a couple of snacks. And the Dark Knight. Alright, we're almost caught up. And the Zolon, I'm going to put your name in twice there, brother. Thank you very much for using that link. It just means YouTube doesn't get to get their hands on it. All right, well, let's do it. Now I can answer your chat, some people in the chat. Let's find out actually who is in here. So we've got Fitz Flights, Toxic, Random Family Man, Kiz is saying, woohoo, 5 FPV. He's saying, Kiz the lad. Congratulations, brother, again. That's coming in from Toxic. A lot of people happy for Kiz winning it. And I got to say, I 100% agree. Kiz, you are a kind, wonderful gentleman. I couldn't be happier. And the amount you do on this channel and the joy you bring to our lives, you should feel good about yourself, because those videos and just the person you are, absolutely 10 out of 10. Would watch and talk to you again and be able to send this little thing at you. Hopefully are going to have lots of fun. And hit me up on the email, or I'll talk to you soon. If there's anything else that you need, brother, just shoot me a message and I'll see if I can help you out in any way that I can. I want to know, what have you guys been doing? Random Family Man Stew, I'll pat postage for Kiz. Toxic is just sent 330. Toxic, you're going to be broke, my friend, by the end of this. So thank you very much. Oh, well, on our way to our donations. Thank you very much. I'm going to put your name in here 4 times. Toxic. Oh, and Felix as well says, we're here for you, Stu. And Charlie wants a treat. Yes, let's give Charlie a treat. We're going to be talking all things that have been... Man, this is... I've got to catch up on this. Guys, come on. Let's settle down a little bit here, because we don't... Like, the emotional levels are running very, very hot. The fire is burning, and... yeah, it's guys, come on. It's been tough, and Yeah, we don't want to get too soppy on stream. All right, I've got to put Felix in here twice as well. And I do want to do a great show for you guys. Oh, guys. Okay, come on, let's stay focused. This stream can't be me. If you've just tuned in, I can't believe we've got 100 people watching. We've been streaming for 12 minutes. I'm updating you. What is going on with this stream? I'm putting everybody's name in a donation list, and I'm trying to say thank you to each and every single person who is here watching the stream. You guys are awesome, and I am really feeling lost words. Like, usually we have, like, that's probably why it's a little bit late for the stream as well. We can make those Ugg boot jokes and carrying on and, you know, have I forgot my coffee, which I haven't forgotten my coffee, but it's just, I didn't know how to start this stream. I really was nervous about doing this. I didn't know how people would react, and especially, I was really, really nervous about publishing that video yesterday, but what I wanted to do was, man, we're going to be jumping all over the place. But okay, if you don't know, if you just tuned in, I've been struggling a little bit with depression, and I don't know if it's because of the lockdown, and we've been in lockdown, I think, for longer than anybody else in the world, like Australia, where we are, and I'm going to put all these super chats in a minute. I just want to take some time out to talk about this stuff. But yeah, we've been on a huge lockdown, and I didn't think it was affecting me, and it's just slowly crept up on me, and it has absolutely rocked me, and for the past month, it's been really, really tough, and yesterday I made a video about it, and a big part of it too, there's two reasons, and a big part was I was feeling kind of guilty about, like, you know, the people watching my channel and the Patreons and people who are actually supporting me on the channel to make content. I was feeling bad that I couldn't make the content for them, and I felt a little bit like I was letting them down, so I wanted to explain the situation. But then another part, and probably the main reason, which has come about by you guys as well, you have really made me realize what I love about this hobby. It is the people, and somehow, whether it be in a big way or a small way, we're improving people's lives, saving people's lives, and we're doing that through FPV. And that's what I'm really passionate about, is people's lives being better, just enjoying their life more, getting more out of it. And I thought, you know what, well, I'm trying to improve my I'm trying to improve my life here, and I think by talking about it, it's going to be getting better, and that's something that I need to do. But maybe there's somebody out there who doesn't have, you know, hasn't. I might just be the spark or a small little catalyst that lets those pilots do that, or lets those people do that, and they might think, you know what, I'll go talk to somebody, or I don't want them to feel alone, or I want them to feel a little bit better with their life. So that was the main reason as well why I made yesterday's video, was so I could help some other people if they're suffering through something like this. And I should have put some of those Beyond Blue links and getting some support links. I should have put them in the descriptions down below. But yeah, and it's kind of confronting too, like after you make that video, you're kind of opening yourself up. It's not really spoken about, and especially being a young male, I guess, and talking about mental health, it's something that not too many talk about. So I was thinking, well, maybe I can be a role model for some people, because I don't want those people to feel alone. I want for them to feel better about themselves. I want to give them some hope and some options about things they can do, and ways that they can move forward. So yeah, doing that. And I was kind of a little bit nervous about coming on the stream today, because I thought, gee, what I didn't want people to treat me any differently as well. That was another thing. Like, I didn't want to I kind of hid yesterday, so after that I kind of just went AFK. Anybody who sent me a message or anything like that, I didn't really write back, because it was getting a little bit too much. I kind of just hid away, because I was worried that people would, you know, treat me differently, or I didn't want to make a big deal about it, or even though it is a big deal, I didn't want it to become this big deal. And something that I really love about this community is I can just be myself. I can just talk to you guys. I can just hang out, and I just want to say thank you to each and every single person out there who watched that video, who put through a comment, who posted something, who tagged me in Discord, who sent me a Facebook message, who tried to call me on the phone, who sent me some messages. There is so many people that I just want to say thank you to, and I feel 100% blessed just to be in such a privileged community. Like, you guys are absolutely outstanding. The people here, you're the real heroes. So thank you very much. And It might be over in the States today. Actually, this is something I do want to talk about quite a lot. It is, come on guys, I'm going to get to all these chats, I promise. I just need to get this out and talk about it a little bit. It is Are You Okay Day. So I really want to stress this after the stream. If you could all do me a favor and just send a message or an email or something to somebody that you know that you haven't reached out to in a while, and just say, hey man, how you going? I'd love to catch up for a beer, a cup of tea, whatever you want to do, because you never know how much that can make a difference. Because there's, you know, sometimes it can be a little bit tough. And I would like to know in the chat down below, actually, because this is going to be something that might surprise you, something that I felt like as well, like what you guys see on stream. Like, I feel like I am a positive, passionate person about what I do. I love being here. It makes it my day better, talking to you guys. This is I don't know, I say it all the time, but the highlight of my working week. So to be here talking to you guys, and after this stream, I feel better. I feel better doing this. I get so much joy out of it, and I want to say thank you. Like, you think that I'm making a stream for you guys? You are here. I feel like you are doing. I should be saying thank you to you for being here and talking to you guys, and I feel so much better for that. But I feel like people watching this might have, I don't know if it was a shock to you, but like, okay, Stuart is suffering a little bit, because I feel like I come across really positive in the videos, and I was worried that people are putting sausage links in the chat. They're talking about that, but I'm rambling. I don't know. I think you know what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Let me know if it was a bit of a shock, or okay, your breath talking. That's what Kids says. Yeah. I'm just going to have a sip of coffee. Let's read out some of these. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put everybody's name in the list, because I do have this donation history here. I'm going to, rather than put them on the list all at once here, I'll just read them out, be able to talk to them and interact with them, and I will put them on the list after we do that. All right. Let's see. We're gonna catch up, because we're a couple to get through. All right. Then we're going to be feeding Charlie as well. So we had Toxic Felix and Grev. Then JFPV says, love you, Stu. Keep your head up. You're part of the family. The day I picked up a drone because of you. All right, thank you. I am so glad that you're able to get into this hobby and experience FPV and improve your life, because that is my main. That's my entire ethos. Everything I want to do moving forwards. And thank you so much for helping me realize this. I knew it was something special about drones, but I couldn't actually concrete what it was that was so special. But it is about improving people's lives, and drones are just the best way we know how to do that. So I am glad that you're here in this UAV Futures family, in the FPV community. Roscoe Sticks, thank you very much for your super chat coming through as well. And Shaw Williams says, morning Stu, unicorns on the way as always. So there we go. Thank you very much, Sean Williams. I hope you're still giving up the ciggies, my friend. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of each and every one of you. And if you are feeling down or anything like that, please, I'm going to put some links in the description, or maybe one of the mods could put a link to a Beyond Blue website or something like that. You are awesome. 2020 is tough. Don't beat yourself up so much. And I appreciate you. I'm glad that you are here. And thank you just for hanging out and having some fun today on the FPV mix. I hope I'm pronouncing this. Juniper Castellio says, want to get started on my first big build. Hope this makes help. I love your videos. Keep it up. So I think you're, let me know if you need any advice on what parts to pick. And Trevor Simon says, apparently this is a thing. Thank you very much for working towards that donation bar as well. Sean Williams with another little super chat. Oh, they keep scrolling. I thought I was at the top of them. Okay, Anonymous Pilot FPV. He says, FPV is my meditation, my therapy. I started because of your channel. It has gotten me through so much hard stuff in the few years, and that's because all the people FPV has brought me. So thank you, Stu. Just saying. Thank you very much. I realized I watched Andy RC's video this morning. We might watch that on stream a little bit later in the channel, but he talked about something that really struck a chord with me as well. Like, we only get such a limited time here to get out and get flying. I want you to imagine that it almost feels like we're in a bit of a prison, actually, just a little bit. I thought I was a pretty normal guy who could handle being indoors, a bit of a hermit or whatever, didn't really need to go anywhere, but we are only allowed to get outside for pretty much 1 hour a day. And it's been going on like that for about 6 months. We had a 2-week period where they kind of opened it up, and then things went crazy, and then they've closed it back down again. But yeah, so we've only been allowed to get outside for 1 day. We've been in the middle of winter, so a lot of times I haven't even been able to do anything. And it was meant to be just for exercise. And Andy RC says we are designed we are not designed to being told what to do, and a big part is that I couldn't do any work there, and I really love flying, and FPV absolutely is, like, when people talk about it being that therapy, it's man, I'm rambling here, but FPV really is the thing, and I haven't been able to do that. And Andy said, put the camera away. You know, there's no joy to going out trying to work through, like trying to go out and do some content and everything like that, because it just it really was becoming a little bit like stressing about the reviews. The reviews are not why I do this, man. The reviews are like a secondary part. I want people to be enjoying their life. And the reviews, I wasn't getting joy out of doing those parts. When you're being forced, you've got that limited time, it's stressful, you've got to get outside, can you get that work done in that time? It just, it was not conducive anyway to my mental health. So look, of course, I'm still absolutely struggling. I made that video yesterday. But Andy, I see that video has changed a little bit of perspective on how we're going to look about flying anyway. Well, the first thing I'm going to do, when we are allowed to, I'm not even going to take the cameras out. I'm just going to go flying with my friends. And I've got, you know, some wonderful people down here that support me and flying buddies. And I just want to go flying. Like, so if you're in a position where you can go flying right now, I guess can you do a pack for me? Can you go out and rip a pack and be like, hey, this one's going to be for you? Maybe you could even make a video saying ripping a pack for Stu, and just about having fun with your buddies in the field, or just going to your favorite spot, or it could be by yourself doing some FPV, mindfulness, whatever it's going to be. Rip a pack for me, please. All right. This one from Macarenda Drellin Loam. I cannot pronounce that one, but he sent through a donation. He says, I keep turning my pid down, it's still wobbling. Do I turn it? Do I keep it turned down P? Turned down for what? Or D up is to, okay, he's still wobbling. If it is vibrating a lot, can you actually just flash to the latest beta flight? I feel like one of the worst things people can do is muck around with PIDs when they don't understand them. Flash to the latest beta flight, upgrade. Usually if it's getting really slow and sluggish, I feel like that is too low. But if you are turning down, if you're turning up the P, keep increasing it until it starts jittering and oscillating. That would be, PID tuning is very hard to explain, especially on I guess, just in a short little part. It takes like an entire dedicated video, and I would say, have you got the latest firmware on there as well? That would be something you can work on. The Lost Fish 76, he's saying sup bro, so thank you very much for your for your super chat as well. And Ash, he's just sent through a donation. Just got in to FPV and bought my first drone. Also live in Victoria, so the lockdown has been hard, but flying my drone with one of my friends has been the best part of it. Your videos got me into the hobby, so I just wanted to say thank you. Yeah, I wish I could get out and fly with some of my friends, Ash. So if you do get that chance, please rip a pack for me. Patrick Muscat as well, saying mental health is not a joke and needs to be taken seriously. I love what you do. Thank you for that. I guess, yeah, if I've got this vehicle to talk about it as well. So if you are watching this and you are struggling, my best advice would be go talk to your doctor. Please talk to your doctor. Don't sit there by yourself. And I've really got to say thanks to my amazing wife here, who she never forces me to do anything, but she just said maybe you should talk to someone, and she brought it up a few times. And I guess just over time, I guess I kind of changed the way, and it was getting so bad that I thought, yeah, I really do need to do something here. Don't feel like you have to suffer through it alone or all by yourself. There is people out there that can help you. So there you go. Please go and do that. We've got Silver Priest. He sent through a $24 super chat. Thank you very much. You absolute legend. And the same as well, I can see Test Pilot Tim says, keep up the cool work, bruv. All right, thank you very much, guys. Please, if I can help you in any way, let me know. I've got so many emails that I've got to send out as well to you guys. Welcome to the FPV Mix, where it is just a bunch of people hanging out, having fun, talking all things FPV. And today we are actually talking we're going to probably be talking a bit about mental health, because why? It's affecting me. And I also want to let people out there know that they're not alone. If you are suffering through any mental health issues, or you want something that you can work on, you want someone you can talk to, we've got this amazing place called Discord. But also, most importantly, please get some professional help. That you go and talk to your doctor. I can't stress that enough. let's see, Toxic FPV, he sent through a donation and he's saying sausage. And we just read Test Pilot Tim. And Travis Simon says, hey, can we please remember Charlie's mental health as well? Yes, absolutely. Here you go, Charlie. Gosh, you must have had, here's ready. Well, what if what are snacks? Oh, here we go, guys. We've got some chicken flavored ones today. There you go, Charlie. I am sorry, I was getting way too sidetracked. You've been such a good pooch. All right, you can have a couple. Oh, thanks, guys. This is really kind of you. With a breakfast in bed, chicken, yummy, yummy. All right, and while we're here as well, Spiffy, thank you very much for your donation. He says, "Don't auto scan for your next move in life. Tune in directly to what you want to do." So, talking about auto scan as well, there. Spiff. And Postman Drone says, there you go, Stu, you get 100% of $5. You absolute legend. So thank you very much for using that donation link as well. Well, I'll get about 98% or something like that, versus when YouTube, they take like a 30% cut or a 35% cut or something like that. Those greedy buggers, I should say. So tune in directly to what you want to do. That's from what Spiff is talking about. Yeah, that's kind of, sometimes we lose sight of that and everything, and the things are important. And one thing that I feel like that is quite tricky, like depression or mental health as well, it doesn't discriminate. So you can see it doesn't matter whether you are, like, you can get circumstantial depression as well, like, and you can be really down about something that is happening in your life. But also there's some other times when, like, I look at I have an amazing family, and I have a really this job. I feel so honored and privileged to be here talking to you guys. This is my career, but that doesn't mean that you can't be down about things, and you can't get affected by those by depression or getting affected by mental health. So it's I don't know, it can be a little bit tricky. So if that's you and you're watching this and you're thinking, gee, what have I got to be down about, but I still feel like this, we're here for you. Don't beat yourself up about that, man. Like, 2020 is tough, and you're allowed to feel exactly, all your feelings are validated. So thank you for being here. Anyway, that's enough about me, guys. What are you guys up to? Well, maybe we should be checking out some of your videos as well, because I feel like I'm rambling just a little bit here. I'm not that I am uncomfortable, but I am absolutely more than happy to talk about it. It's just I feel like I'm meant to be doing this show for you guys. What do you guys want to see on here? Do we want to watch some videos? And I don't know, JFB saying, love this community. Applesauce is saying, sausage for life. Roscoe Sticks, the streams are great for my mental health. Sausage props. Okay, sausage props out. Woo! Asian Knight says, 21 who needs this. These times are hard. Thank you very much for your donation as well, Asian Knight. I'll make sure I add your name to that little list. And I'll put it in twice, actually. To anyone who needs this. These times are hard for us all, but we need to understand that hard times always come an end, and there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And this one from Leezy, he says, stay gangster on the streets, homie. Okay. All right, so we got two bits of advice there. Both are probably not opposite ends of the spectrum, but one's nice and polite and professional, and really is reaching out to help people. That's from Asian Knight. And Leezy, he's just saying, stay gangster on the streets, homie. So thank you very much there. But I'll think about both those bits of advice. All right, we've got 89 thumbs up. We've been streaming for 30 minutes, and we've got 115 absolute legends watching. I'm going to scroll down just a little bit here because I've got to catch up. Mick is saying, feel your pain, Stu here. I'm in Victoria too. Zoran saying, hey, Stu, just tuning in. How am I? I am better now that I am on stream, talking to you absolute legends. It was pretty tricky trying to get to sleep last night, thinking about everything, and I guess just finally talking about it in public. It was like actually a small weight had been lifted off my shoulder, but it added a little bit more pressure because I guess I was just feeling anxious about. I didn't want to let people down as well, so I don't know, as stupid as that sounds, but I'm anyway. Ren Fenman says he's going to do 2 packs of me this Arvo. Calvin Twist says, gosh, still not allowed out. Yeah, no, we've been on lockdown for. If someone could actually give me the dates and tell me how long Victorians have been locked down for, longer than anywhere else in the world. I will rip one right after this for you, brother. That's from Lost Fish. And Chismal saying, I'll rip one for sure. Kiz is saying, hey, Macarena. And Gunner saying, as soon as this lockdown crud is over, I'll be jumping on the ferry and coming over to annoy the crap out of you. So that's from Gunner351. And I got to give a special shout out to him as well, because I had a couple of messages. And look, this goes for everybody in the UOV Futures crew. I felt bad for some of my friends who, they sent me messages, and yesterday I just kind of ghosted them just a little bit because it was intense. Let me just put it this way. So I'm going to go through those today and say thank you to all the people who sent me kind messages and those sorts of things. But yesterday I did ghost people just a little bit. I guess maybe it was becoming a little bit overwhelming, but I'm sure some people can understand that. But yeah, I would absolutely love to go flying, Gunner. Gunner, you better bring the spit. There we go. So some pork crackling, and Kiz is saying Gunner's spit roasts are on point. And Andy, I see saying yo. The pressure will go, Stu. Just get out there is half the battle. Yeah, I feel like that. The thing is, we're not allowed out. We can't even do that. You can't really leave more than a couple of kilometers from your house, and that's really just to walk around. And wear a mask outdoors. So it's kind of, anyway. Toxic FPV says, I just ordered the Source One today. I need a camera, ESC, and motors. I have all my parts already. Going to research them and get them piece by piece. Thanks for the recommendations. It is absolutely my pleasure, Toxic. You know what? I'm going to email you as well today, Toxic, because we've got a lot to talk about. And then we've got to figure out your postage for one of the prizes, which was around here that you won. I think that was about 2 weeks ago. So I'll get that off to the post to you soon, and also I'll put Kiz's little prize in there as well. Roland B says 2020 disclaimer: the light at the end of the tunnel has been turned off for repairs until further notice. All right, proper fans won't care when you ghost them. That's true. I don't think a single one of my I have really kind people in my life. I don't think a single one of my friends took it personally that I ghosted them yesterday. And Roland, until further notice, this FPV intervention or inverted says still say we need a UAV Futures FPV big sausage day out when lockdown is done and dusted. +1 for +1 for mindfulness as well. That's from Semantic FPV. All right, what I would love to do, let's do this. We're going to watch a few of your flying videos. So if I jump over here to Discord, I can see a lot of people out are hanging out, having fun as well. We're going to go to the share your vids here, this part right here. And let's check out some flights just here. If we go to screen share, we're going to be checking out some of these flights. Just here, so if you would like to post them in here, please do that, so that way at least I can go flying. We can watch some of them, with you. So we're going to do that based after today. So if you've got a video, let's post it in today, because all these ones have been before the stream. I want to watch one of you guys who was in the stream here. If you've got a video you would like to share, flying around, having some fun, post that in there, please. We can go check that bad boy out. I can already see LRFPV. He's posting some DVR. Look at these crazy. He's got a lot of sticks on the screen, a lot of OSD. Oh, not too much OSD. I don't know what these two pluses are. Maybe that's just his stick overlay. Saying the tree had mercy. Oh my god, man, we get just one LRFPV. We don't need to post them all there, my friend. One each from you guys, but we're going to be checking that out in just a little bit. I'll give people some time to populate that and put their videos in there. Thunder says, I'm just getting into the hobby. My Tiny Hawk 2 antenna snapped in half a few months back. I tried to resolder it, but messed it up. Now it's toast. Hadn't been a fun week for me. Now, what sort of antenna are you talking about? Which one? Is it the VTX antenna, or is it the little SPI antenna that's on there? Toxic's giving some advice, some postage advice here. He's saying, yep, put Kiz's prize in my box too. So there you go. I'm sorry there, Kiz. I sent your prize to Toxic. Zolan says, I need to go. Let's see. And Chris Webb sent through his donation as well. And why does that name sound so familiar to me? Chris Webb. Keep up the good work. I've been following you for a long time. Absolutely. Thank you for that donation, my friend. And thank you for being here from the start, I guess. If you've been here, I don't know, we've been doing this for about 4 years now. We have come a long way. I would have never thought that I'd be live streaming, talking to 120 people online, just about all things FPV. And today, we are talking about mental health today. And just, yeah, thank you for the love, my friend. It is very, very much appreciated. All right. Roldio Joe says you can get over that depression, Stu. High from the Philippines. Yeah, I don't feel like it's going to affect me. I don't feel like it's something that's going to be here forever. It can just kind of, it's something that I want to beat. I want to work hard at it, and I know it is going to be a lot of work to get through it. I just want to smash it and bring you guys along on the journey, and hopefully motivate some other people as well, and help some other people if they are suffering through something that I can do my thing that will help them. All right. Let's see. Scrolling down. I haven't flown. This one's from double G FPV. I haven't flown for 4 years because of depression and stuff. Okay, that's hopefully. Is there anything we can do to get you out and get flying and encourage you to kind of take to the skies? I'm just not allowed to actually get out and get flying at the moment. Let's see. Toxic License to Drive says, I felt the live streams were a bit self-indulgent, but your depression proved me wrong. You're about strengthening your mental health. Keep at it. Okay, so thank you very much there, License to Drive. So look, I guess that's why I was feeling a bit guilty if people were thinking, why isn't Stuart just making content? It's like, it's, well, now this one's from CR15125. Hey Stu, hope you all just got back inside from flying the new Yep RC Skip HD3. I really like that one. How did you find the colors in the camera? What was it like? That'd be cool to watch a little video of that. And Victory Fly says, hey Stu, are you excited for the Ghost system? So what we're talking about there, if we get this on the screen. Let's have a look. This is the Immersion Rc Ghost. Let's have a look. That is this bad boy right here. So if I press a bit of screen share. So this right here, this is the Ghost, and it's pretty much like a Crossfire competitor, but it's rocking on 2.4. It's meant to offer some really, really low range stuff. So for if you're really into racing, maybe. Do I think that it's going to be, the go-to module? No, it's probably just for people who don't have Crossfire, want to be a little bit different, want to spend a little bit of cash, and just want to try something new. I probably wouldn't be upgrading to this if I already had Crossfire. Crossfire has proven itself. They've been around for a long time, but that doesn't mean that this isn't going to be good. And I wish them all the best, because competition breeds innovation, and if we can have two companies going head to head at each other, trying to push the limits of what they can get in terms of fail safes, ranges, reception, all that sort of stuff, it's going to be it's good news for us pilots. We are the winner when we get more than one company taking care of both fighting for something. So yeah, I think, look, I wish more the power. Oh, go guys, go. Make some great products. Am I excited for it? Only for that reason. Am I going to be rushing out and getting one? Probably not. I'm more than happy with flying around on Crossfire. I don't know, how do you guys feel about that as well? Let me know that in the comments. For scrolling here, Mr. Cadwell John deserves new goggles, so there you go. And Postman Drone says UAV at UAV Futures, unboxing the Radio Master as we speak. Already looks better than the Fly Sky cool case. And stickers, good start. Oh, this is what I have to show you. Check this out. Now, I watched this trailer. I'm going to have to watch this. Tell me what, this made me laugh, right? Because I said to my wife, this popped up on like a YouTube, I don't know what it was, YouTube recommendation or something like that. Why is my phone going off? Sorry guys, I'm going to make sure that nothing's too crazy is happening. Could be Oz Post. It's just, okay. You will honestly laugh when you see this. So this was like a movie trailer. It's like, hey, I watched this movie as a kid. And now they've made number 3, and you are... I would love to show this to you. Come on, get out of here, you silly ad. I'm going to wait till these ads are gone. All right, let's have a look here. Here it is. Check this out. So we are watching... This was a crack up. I'm not going to watch this movie because it's going to be terrible. And please don't give me a copyright strike, YouTube or Warner Brothers. I know they can be very aggressive when it comes to that, but people are going to enjoy this. Across the FPV... and also Daryl, thank you very much for your donation. He's saying, enjoying your channel, keep your chin up, bro. Thank you very much for that. And Caustic FPV says, Stu, I think you may be going through a very destabilizing mental condition known as drone flight withdrawal. Hang in there, brother. You're loved and needed, my friend. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Absolutely. Please rip a pack for me, rip a pack. And Silver Priest says, much respect for you, bro, with his super chat. You're a huge part of my FPV experience. I love the channel. Thank you. That is why we are here, to share this message of FPV, get you guys flying, enjoying the skies, and ultimately just improving your lives and feeling better about yourself. And FPV is the greatest way that I know how to do that. All right. I'm gonna quickly change topics here and check this out. So this is the movie Deep Blue Sea 3 trailer. It looks absolutely complete 1 out of 10 garbage. Do not go and watch this movie. However, check this scene out. So this trailer was on like autoplay or something like that. We were watching some YouTube last night. Not last night, it was about 2 nights ago with the wife. And then I was like, hey, they're still making these movies? Because I watched this when I was about 14. Check this out, right? So the sharks are coming, or I don't know. It's about sharks, yeah. Oh, look out! There's some sharks on here. Sharks are gonna get us. We better send the drone out, right? So we're sending the drone through here, and I'm going to answer this. Let me show this. So they're sending the drone out. Bloop, 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 bloop. Look at it. Oh, whoa! What was that? Did you guys see that? We're flying with the Fly Sky i6. It's got like an FPV camera in the front. Woo! Look at this. Look at 10 out of 10 for movie props. And of course, when you fly, you've got a movie radio like this. Can you imagine the director of this that said, okay, now when you fly in a drone, it's like when kids, when they say things like, oh, I know how we play video games. We play video games like this, right? And all the kids are like mashing the buttons and smashing them. That's exactly what we're doing here. Oh, that's not how you fly. You've got to go like this so you really get used to it. So we're going to watch it. It's got some superimposed screen right here. Oh, it's got our depth. It tells us all this extra information. What I said to my wife, I was like, mate, what? Look at this. Stop. I went back and I said, this thing runs on AA batteries. They got their AA's in the back. Woo, beep boom, beep boom. So yeah, very, very, I've made me laugh anyway. So there we go. Look at him. They're going to, in all its glory. There we go. Going underwater. Better steer that drone. Steer it left and right using the Fly Sky IF6A or whatever it's going to be. So there you go. Oh, crazy, crazy stuff. I thought that hopefully that made you laugh as well. Now, I've got to say to Sean Imber, he sent through a super chat of $40. Thank you very much, Sean. If there is any way that I can help you, please put that down below, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys get flying and just enjoy FPV, enjoy the skies. I'm going to get this shark off my screen right there. And Silver Priest sent through another super chat as well, saying you can do it. So thank you very much there, my friend. All right. Now, what I am going to say is Jeffrey Amador says, you're the reason why I'm getting a Mini and I'm going to start FPV. So thank you. Yeah, do it, man. This is the flying around. And if you can get out and fly with your friends, there is nothing better. Another Deep Blue Sea film. That's from License to Drive. Yeah, Andy RC saying, I like the first one. Yeah, so did I. Big D FPV, he's saying, hey, Stu, what's going on? Big D FPV. Toxic saying, Deep Blue 3 and Suck Sausage. Parrot makes a UAV submarine. Auto scan that too. And other people saying that the Fly Sky itself, best latency ever. And it's assumed, at least they assumed the pinch. Did they? Did they actually get the right? Okay, yeah. So that's official in Hollywood. Check this out. So flying around on Deep Blue Sea. If you're flying around in Hollywood, you are absolutely a pincher. Right here, you can't be Can't be thumbing these little controllers, that is for sure, at least according to Hollywood. And I think there's another scene as well where, I don't know if I'm going to, let's see. Bad Boys. I haven't seen this movie. I tried to watch it. I was like, oh, I'm over this. 3 FPV. Isn't there like a drone scene or Bad Boys 3 where he puts on some... If someone can find that link and tag me in Discord, please. But apparently I've heard that in Bad Boys 3 or the latest one of the guys, I don't know which... Some dude, maybe it's Will Smith, I don't know, one of the characters puts on a pair of Omway goggles and does some drone tracking or something like that. So, anyway... Let's have a look. Look at the tape over the Fly Sky logo. Was there? Oh, I've got to watch this ad again. I'm not gonna watch. I need to get all these ads go for so long. Let's get out of here. Okay. Well, is this what people think we do? Yeah, that's it. Great penetration. Must be Crossfire. Did they flash the aftermarket firmware? That's the true thing. Imagine if they had a TBS radio. That would be cool. And for the 4th movie, they'll move to Eachine. That's from Andy RC. And Kiz Butler said, oh, wait, I thought Stu said Free Sky. No, Fly Sky. Like the cheapest radio brand out there. Random Family Man said, much love, dudes. Gonna watch my kids swim. You know, man, Stu, so thank you very much there. Random. And Inverted FPV says, Mr. Steel Champ, I pinchy thumb. All right. And License to Drive says, Bad Boys for Life has a Focal V2 branded Fat Shark with an immersion antenna on it. All right, if you can find that link, I will, and tag me on Discord. I'll see if I can do that. Put that in the live stream chat. Thank you very much, Donnie, as well. I got to say, for your super chat there. Sending through some love. And I'm putting everybody's name in a little list. I'm going to be doing it after the stream. And I'm doing a thing where today it is for this bad boy. So everybody sends through a donation or a super chat. You're going in the draw. This is a Batman from HGLRC. It's got a giant ESC on here. Very, very robust, fun, well-flying drone. And if you use... We're doing a thing where if you use the description link, the link in the description for the donation, I'll put 2 entries in there for you. So just a little bit of a double bonus. Or if you want to send through a super chat, I'll just put 1 in. And the reason is because that way YouTube takes less of a cut than if we use the link. If you use the link in the description down below, it's like 95% or something like that. Otherwise, if you send through a super chat, YouTube takes 30 to 40%. Okay. Let's have a look. And JP Casts 2001 with his donation says, HD ready to fly recommendations. What's the best place to buy the DJI system? So the best place to buy the DJI system, it doesn't really matter because they are a reputable brand that it is probably got some high quality control. Just get a place that you trust. So whether it be DJI.com, I'm sure there'll be a heap of places on Amazon. You can buy the DJI goggles wherever you like. Maybe you want to support a local hobby shop in your area if you've got it. That's, it'd be great if you could actually go down there and see those shops and say, hey, can I buy some goggles? As far as ready to flies, I have not flown it yet, but what I would love to fly, if I go to here, it is... I can't wait to fly this, and I'm going to... That's not working. It is the Nazgul. I do have one over there somewhere. Let's see. There is a... I'll use Google to find it. Let's have a look. Why is it that Google can find things better than bangers can on their own site? This is the ready to fly that I want to fly around. So if I go to screen share, this bad boy, right here, it is a ready to fly Nazgul. Is this the one with the Cadex Vista? Yeah. So flying this around, it's going to be a... Is it? Where is this Vista? No. Retell camera. Nope. Alright, so you can get... maybe it's this one. The price definitely does jump up. Alright, here it is. Here it is. So this bad boy, this is something that I'm really, really excited to fly around with. So go check this bad boy out. I'll put the link in the description as well. So I'll put that in the super chat. Well, that's a big link. Let me cut this down. There you go. Alrighty, and Archer just sent through $5 as well. Thank you very much for using that link. I've got to say, Archer, and he says, sucks to hear about everything you're dealing with in video from earlier today. Cheers to streaming and hanging out with everyone. Thank you so much for your support. That's why we are here, I guess, and it's good to put a face to it as well, and to be able to talk to it. And finally, I feel it's weird. I thought it was going to be a little bit weird, and I was a bit anxious about how this would go on stream today after I opened up to everybody and spoke to everybody about it publicly. But you guys keep, I don't know, just not surprising me, because I know how amazing. I just keep feeling so humbled and so impressed with how special this community is. So thank you very much. And to be honest, I feel better after talking about it. It's like something as like a small part has lifted, that I don't have to. Not that I was putting on a facade, but at least people can understand a little bit more, and we can all share this. And ultimately, some other people out there might be able to talk about it as well and get some help. And maybe that will be the catalyst that they can change their life. So, okay. I'm gonna continue here, getting distracted, but thank you very much, Archer. Fly High 541. He sent through a donation as well. Thank you for using that link, my friend. He's saying, "Yay, Stu!" And Sean, I think that's an L Lamba, with a $20 donation as well. Guys, come on. Thank you. Like, there's not even a message after it. He's just sending through some love like that. So thank you very much for your support, and I guess believing in what we do. I really truly believe that FPV is the best way that we can change people's lives, and that's what I am passionate about. People improving their lives, and just please rip a pack for me. Go out, do some flying. I can't do that at the moment. We're stuck indoors, but if you can do that for me, I would love to watch some of your flight videos. That's what we're going to be doing in just a little bit as well. Rafael, he sent through a $5 donation as well. And Gelf, with his donation, saying hi from Bundora, Park Vic. So stay safe and keep flying, okay? So you're on a lockdown as well, so hopefully you can get out, and maybe you've got a bigger yard. That's where, if you had a yard like Bardwell's, I feel like what a dream, right? To have a yard like that where you can just kick the doors open. I would actually be set up outside. If I had Bardwell's yard, I would probably be doing a live stream from outside where you can just do flying, and I'd have my gates permanently set up. I wouldn't be working inside, that's for sure. I don't know how cold it gets there, but it would definitely be outside work for me. I'd have an outdoor studio talking about drones and all that sort of stuff. He has like the ultimate dream for flying. All right. Andy RC still talking about the shark movie, straight to DVD. There we go. If I scroll down here, or maybe I was just at the wrong part of the comments. And Christian, no, CR125S Stin. Thanks for all the great FPV content over the years. My friends and I enjoyed your videos for many years now. Absolutely my pleasure, my friend. Thank you very much for your donation and just being here, hanging out. That goes to every single one of you guys. I can't believe how many thumbs up we've got, actually. This must be some sort of record. We've got 134 people watching. We've been streaming for 54 minutes. That has gone by like in the blink of an eye. And 126 thumbs up. So thank you to everybody who is here, hanging out, having some fun. Nathan A says, I would if I wanted to pay $10,000. I don't know what he's talking about there. JD Shell says, just be the best that you can be and keep smiling. I'm trying, my friend. Trust me, I am trying. Get it to 150, make it 130. I'm not. Oh, okay. You guys are talking about that right there. And this one is from Vi, who says, Stu, mate, come on down to Melbourne. I'll shout you some steak and we can have a fly. Surely, sorry you couldn't do it more. Saving up for a quad. Chuck my name in the wheel twice. Fingers crossed. I love you, man. Absolutely. The problem is, we can't. Absolutely not allowed to go out for a steak in Melbourne, mate. You get a huge fine if you do that. It's like on stage 4 lockdowns. I don't think, unless you had a work permit, I don't think we could even drive up there. So, okay, but thank you very much for your donation as well. And John sending through his super chat saying, "Wife is watching, she loves you. Bet I can get new goggles." So that one's from John. And I think, John, your wife was telling me before that she was going to buy you 2 sets of goggles and whatever drone that you wanted. So there you go. John's wife, the cat is out of the bag, and she was sending me all those emails saying, "Yep, I'm going to get my husband all these amazing drones. I'll just let him pick whatever he wants." So there you go. You're off, and you can go flying with your friends all weekend long. You don't have to worry about mowing the lawn, mate. So there you go. That's what your wife told me. She's thinking, "No, I didn't. I did not say that." But there you go. Get out, get flying, have some fun. I've got some other super chats coming through here as well. This one's from Groom Lake Fisherman, says, "Seen your early video, hoping that lockdown will get lifted soon. I know it's a bummer. Take care." And Kayla McCormick sending through some love, so thank you very much for those super chats. Groom Lake, the thing is that like they keep extending it, so I don't know the length of time that we are going to be in lockdown, but yeah, it's been like 6 months here, man. Like maybe even more. It's been a long time anyway that we have been. It hasn't just been like a 1 or 2 week thing. It's just like daily life now. We are stuck indoors. You can't do anything, and I don't know. Whew. All right. Bad Manners FPV says, "Hey Stu, I changed my name from Book." Okay, Bad Manners. Forever. I'm gonna get confused now because I was so used to Will in there all the time. But sure, Bad Manners FPV, the politest bad mannered pilot in the biz. So thank you very much. It's a $10,000 fine if I fly right now. I'm not 16 and I don't have a license. Yeah, you might be getting in trouble just a little bit right there. And Kiss is saying, "Yeah, I remember John's wife saying that to me as well." Chris Fitz saying, "What a woman, 2 sets of goggles and a drone." Let's see. Until there's less than 6 cases in a fortnight, it's ridiculous. Props off says, "I hit that button. It didn't hurt at all." So thank you very much. Props off. I've hit that already. 144 thumbs up. We've only had 1 thumbs down. And this community really is something special. Can you believe on the internet in 2020, with all the, sometimes in other communities, the toxicity of our city, sorry, no, I'm singing a System of a Down song, the negative thing that people often talk about being online, and being online can be really hard. And I honestly do believe, like being a school teacher, I've seen some terrible things where, kids would bully other people online and there was a lot of just negativity. But our FPV community is 100% nothing but love, and I am so proud to be here with you guys talking, sharing this message of FPV, and I want to say thank you. I don't think I could ever say thank you enough to this community. For the rest of my life, I feel like this FPV has changed me in a way, and I'm probably going to ramble here, but I just feel like I don't know where FPV will be in the future. I don't know if it will disappear in 10 years' time. I don't know if it will still be here, but for as far as non-family related things, because of course having children and a family and they're big deals, but this is something that is going to be part of me until I'm gone. Like I feel like FPV is. We were here when we were allowed to fly around and do this cool thing with these little drones, and we had a community online. And I'm not saying it's going to disappear, but we should be, I guess trying to look at things from the outside. Imagine looking back and be like, man, they were the golden years of FPV. Like, or when people say, hey, remember when people used to be allowed to fly drones, or they still sold drones to the public? Or I don't even know what it's going to be like, but we're here in a very special time with such a positive community as well. So it's a very special place to be, and I'm grateful and blessed and humbled and honored, and thank you. The main one is thank you for being here and being part of this. Now Russ Wolf says no singing. Okay, Russell Wolf, Russ Wolf and 911, the oldest man in FPV. I even told my mum when I spoke about that. I was like, "Oh, Russ," and she said, "Is he the really old one?" I was like, "That's it, Mum. That's him, Russ Wolf 911. He's older than Santa Claus and looks worse than 2. Let's see. Depression can take it away, Stu. That's from Double G FPV. Yeah, and it can take some of the joy out of it. That is for sure. and also being stuck in here. Postman Drone says, for those eligible in Canada, I'd recommend just challenging taking the test. It's only $10 for a beginner test, and you just never know. I didn't think I'd pass, so there you go. JFPV says, don't cry, Stu. Don't cry, Stu, because then we get the onionites. I'm not crying, you're crying. And Kiz Bartlett say, hey, remember when FPV wasn't all about sausage? Yeah, that's it. And timely video today. We've all been there at some point. Just keep flying. Yeah, I want to go fly. I'm just not allowed. And Zoran says, say it not so. FPV will be here until the end of time. We'll see to it that FPV doesn't disappear. At least your hair's looking good, Stu. Mate, this is crazy. This is how much of a lockdown we have been on. My hair, like at the start, it just... do you remember this at the start? My hair was getting absolutely out of control, and I was saying I can't go get a haircut because we've got a lockdown. Then they lifted it. I think it was for about 10 days or 7 days or something before things went back. They were like, no, we can't do that. I rushed out. I got my hair cut, and now look where we're at to again. So it is absolutely going crazy. Oh, so thank you very much, Postman Drones. 911, the year he was born. Yep, he was born 900. Oh, yeah, that was 911 BC. So Russ was born back when in the Ice Age right there. And yeah, see, it says cracking is the term. So hair is looking cracking. Russ looks like Moses. Absolutely, old Moses. Russ, he was there, mate. Russ was there when he told Moses how to build the ark. And he said, well, last time this happened, when all the continents were together and we had to build some boats, Russ got out his old plans on his tablets. Not his iPad, I mean his stone, literally Russ's stone tablets right there. Cameron Diaz here, yep, there we go. From that Something About Mary we've got going on right there. Andrew FPV says, hey Stu, stop with the 3080, you need dual 3090s. Yeah, I don't think my power supply would do that. So for anybody who is interested in what we are talking about, and I better give Charlie some snacks as well because he has been asleep this whole time. Here you go, Charlie. We're going to be, this is what we're working towards on our upgrade. Thank you for everybody who's sending through those donations using that link. This is the graphics. Here you go. There you go, Charlie. Oh, thanks, guys. And you can have a scratch as well. Oh yeah, that's the spot. All right. So at the moment, the graphics card that we are using is I'm borrowing one from a friend. We have a second-hand one in the post as well, but it would be great to hopefully upgrade this. This is the long-term goal anyway on these new GPUs. Who knows when that is ever going to be released in Australia, but that is the plan. So thank you very much. I don't think going to dual 3090s is going to be, that would be pretty much insane overkill. Russ Wolf is saying, can't we all just get along? And JFPV says, Grumpy Trev is the man. Absolutely. I need to call Trevor, actually, and find that's someone that I just want to go flying with, and that would be, I don't know, that's what I want to do. Imagine just going flying with Trev. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you would love just to have a flying session with Trevor. He is so much fun to go flying with. Don't tell him I ever said this, right? So don't tell him that Stuart was being all soppy. Tell him I was just saying mean stuff about him. But Trevor is an absolute legend who has been with me through this from the start. I was probably flying for less than 6 months before I met Trev, before any subscribers, anything like that. Flying around with the grumpy old bugger. And what about another thing I love about FPV is the friends that you make. It transcends all sorts of boundaries and limitations. And if you had said to me, hey, Stuart, do you want to go spend your time with a man 30 years older than you in the park by yourselves? What and point a camera at you? What are you talking about? That sounds like a nightmare. And absolutely, Trevor is just such a gem, such a kind gentleman, frank gentleman who makes me laugh. And just, Trev, if you ever do see this, mate, you're a hero, a big inspiration of mine, and just thank you. Thanks for being here from the start and just being a mate. That's probably the best way to put it. Thanks for just being my friend. I'm grateful to have you in my life. Now, don't ever tell Trevor we said that to him. We can't tell him too many nice. He only knows swear words there. JD Shell says, "Lol, Noah built the ark, not Moses." All right, okay, well there we go. There's me in my what do you call it? Bible studies class. Didn't go too well. And I'll tell you a story that made me laugh actually about. We've had some super chats as well. Doug broke it, FPV. He sent it through his $5 donation. And Groom Lake Fisherman with his super chat saying extra for singing lessons. So it's not too bad. And Johnny J, Murphy Dog says give Charlie Dog a treat. Alright, it says give Charlie Dog a treat. Here you go, Charlie. So jumping over to Doggo Cam. And then we've got this one. Man, we haven't done much FPV talking on the FPV mix. There you go, Charlie. Oh, thanks, guys. You want to scratch as well? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's the spot. That's the spot right there. Alright. And Johnny DRC saying, sorry I'm late. Thank you for tuning in. Don't worry, Johnny DRC. Everybody's got stuff on in their life. You do you. You are killing it. I am proud of you. Thanks for being here. What we're talking about is apparently I got Noah and Moses mixed up. So when we're talking about like, I don't know, Bible stuff or something, that's not really something that I am well versed in when it comes to the knowledge and that sort of stuff. However, here's this funny story. So we used to have the kids, sometimes people would come in when I was a school teacher, that people would come in, I don't know what you call those people, like church teachers or something, or, you know, they had religion teachers, right? We had a bunch of different religions. Kids would go off to all these different classes and do the thing. And I can remember I taught probably 10-year-olds. And I wasn't involved in it, right? I just had to sit there and supervise. So the church person was talking about whatever. I was just there, I guess, as a legal supervisor that had to be there to supervise those children, why that activity took place. Anyway, we're there. Kids ask all these amazing questions, which are absolutely, some of them are hilarious. And I remember this one kid, and yeah, and okay, and the kid says, well, you know God. And the teacher goes, yeah. She goes, well, what's the difference between that God and like Zeus as like a god, like those other gods with lightning? And the teacher said, well, those other gods, they're just stories, but this one's not a story. And then the kid said, well, how do you know? What about if some people said they were real? And the teacher is like, this is this 10-year-old saying it today. And I've stopped doing what I'm doing. I'm probably writing emails and doing whatever. And I'm just looking over like, okay, how is the teacher going to answer this one? They didn't have an answer that really, so you could just say, well, that's just the way. I can't remember what the teacher said or what the church person said, but I was like, that is a gold question. You could just see the kid being like, no, that doesn't fit well with me. You can't say this one's real, this one's not real. Like, let's draw some distinctions here. I thought it was pretty funny. JFPV saying, Grumpy Trev is the man. Ryan Small says, more than happy to help. It was your first $99 drone build video that got my son and me into FPV flying. Bucket list item of mine someday is to fly with you and your crew. That would be so special. You know what I would really love? We hire out a place. We give everybody some notice when we're allowed to travel again and say, hey, let's get together, let's do some flying, and it would probably have to be in the US because I feel like that's where most of the viewers are, most of my audience is. Maybe we could try and meet up with Flight Test. If you've got any Flight Test connections or something, it would be really cool to be able to get over there for a trip and say, hey, I'm going to be here at Flight Test West or East or whatever it's going to be. We could have a little UAV Futures tent, just hang out, have fun, build some quads together and just rip around. So that would be, and that's on my bucket list as well, Ryan. So thank you very much for your donation. And the Silver Priest with his as well says, literally flying a pack for you right now. Hope you don't get distracted. Hope I don't get distracted while listening. Absolutely. Do a flip. Do a barrel roll. So I can't wait to see that video. Maybe we can see that sometime on tomorrow's stream. That would be very, very cool. And as well, Asian Knight, you're sending me through this little donation. Oh, it's a link here. Let me check that by pressing this button. Let's have a look here. I should be able to copy that. And because I can't copy it from Streamlabs, but I can copy it. Let's have a look here. Give me 2 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, okay. Do you know what? I went through all that Asian Night, and do you know what Asian Night's link was? It was Rick Astley. He rickrolled me. All that. I went through that, and then these see you singing. Oh, gosh. Never gonna keep you on. That one's for Russell. FPV. JPV says, Stu, I'm going to fly to Oz to fly with you. Yeah, come on, man. Let's go for a rips and pack. Don't come at now though. At the moment, like wait till this thing is all blown over. And let's see. At Grumpy Trev, I thought Americans spoke English, not Hebrew. Grumpy Trev is in here. Okay, they all talk funny like Russ in the US, so I'm hoping, Trevor, nobody tell Trevor what I was saying about him about 10 minutes ago, please, because that'll just make me blush just a little bit too much there. Oh, Trevor. Oh, the absolute legend is here. Let's get some love for Grumpy Trevor. We've got 129 people watching. We've been streaming for 71 minutes. I can't believe it. I've got a few people's names to add to the list as well for this bad boy giveaway right here, the Batman drone. So thank you for everybody. If you haven't seen me putting them in the donations, don't worry. I will be doing that. I'll just be doing that after stream because I wanted to focus on talking to you guys. I was getting too distracted at the start. I just wanted to hang out, talk, share my experiences, and just be here and I guess be more in the moment with you guys, seeing what you guys are talking about. Roland B says, you need an endless summer trip around the world flying quads. You'd never have to stay in a hotel or buy a meal. Bet me. Yeah, that would be, imagine that. I probably could plan that and vlog that, just meeting up with all these people going, imagine that, okay, like flying, here, watch this is coming out on Rotor Right next week, this idea we came up with on the stream right here, but we do a flying trip where we just went around and said, hey, I'm in this country. We planned it all in advance. You probably need some PA that would take care of it. You'd need some sort of application form and everything like that. But you could make a trip where every day you went to every 2 days you went to a different city and flew some packs. Man. And made videos about it, sharing and getting to know the people in FPV. If I didn't have a family, I would honestly think about that. That would be very, very cool. The OG Kent West saying, looking less depressed, mate. This has been if you've been watching these streams for a long time, this is the best part of my working week. It forces me to be here on the camera, being my best self, talking to you guys, just sharing this passion of FPV. It gets me out of my head when I'm usually just sitting there when you think, oh, what am I going to do? I don't know what to do, and just getting a bit lost. And sometimes when you're struggling with mental health, you really can get stuck inside your own thoughts. But here talking, I want to say thank you to each and every single person who tunes into the stream 3 times a week. I say it again and again. You guys are the real heroes. You are loved. You are appreciated. And thank you for being here. So I love being here. And just thank you for... thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. JD is saying, hi, Trev. Bad boy, man. That's from Fitz Flights. And Grumpy Trev said, too late. I was here. Oh, no. All right, well, we'll just pretend it was all a joke, Trevor. I don't really, you're just a grumpy old bugger. That's what I meant to say. RS7 Driver says, wasn't there some statement by Stu about Grumpy Trev's sausage? What? And Roland B, you're in my area. You can crash near here, Quad Father. Yeah, there we go. And, Grumpy Trev saying, holy smokes, it's Cal. How the F are you, mate? A Crash Test Cal is in here as well, saying, g'day, Trev. I don't believe it. For anybody who doesn't know, let's share some love for GT and CTC, the original OGs of the show. So, how did Crash Test Cal come apart is actually when Trevor went overseas one time. Coincidentally, I got this email. I was going out flying. I was still going out flying by myself. And I got this email by this dude called Cal. And he said, hey, man, look, I live a little bit away. Do you want to meet up for a flight or something? I don't even know if he said, do you want to meet up? And maybe he was just asking for advice. I can't actually remember, Cal. Sorry about that romantic part of the story. And I said, yeah, man, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Maybe we should meet up for a flight. Or maybe he wanted to come down for a flight. I said, here, we're flying here. He ended up driving down. We had a good time week after week after week. While Trevor was away, I think Trevor was away for maybe 6 weeks or 5 weeks or something. But Cal and I were flying every single week. And then Trevor came back and I was like, was it like, I wasn't seeing someone else, Trevor. I was like, we just got another person of the crew. And I remember I had this conversation, Cal, where I said to Trevor, Hey Trev, do you mind if this other bloke Cal comes down? Super cool, 100% vouch for him, legit dude. He can come any single time we go flying. Is he cool with that? And Trev's like, yeah man, go for it. If you say he's good, he's golden. He came down, and Trev, me, and CTC, I feel like are the OGs of the UAV Futures family. Like, the times we had, it's probably talking about 2017 here. We're going back a couple of years, but like we would be out every single week flying around, having fun. Cal would never fly anything but his XJB, the slack bugger. But just very, very cool stuff that, I don't know, it's, I hold those memories very, very close to my heart. And also, you know, I've done the China trip with Cal. We went to China. We went to do some flying over there and hanging out with some people, meeting all the companies, looking at how these drones are made, hanging out with the Emacs people, eating some crazy food that is not, I wouldn't even be considered food, and some disgusting stuff, but very, very cool. If you got some love for CTC, please throw it down. Crash Discal saying the Three Stooges as well. So, what chemistry? The wives of FPV. Mate, I don't think, I'd say, if anything, I'm probably the one that's doing that. Zoran is saying, don't cheat on Trevor. Roland B says, Grumpy Trevor's the man, and cheers. Heroes one and all. Yeah, so Three Stooges is probably a good way of putting it. Can't wait to catch up with those people, as it has definitely been too long, too far in between our little rips of packs and flying around. What we're going to do in just a moment, I am going to jump over, but I got to say, Jonas Grunda, with your donation, thank you very much for using that link as well, my friend. He's saying salt water and sand, any advice? Now, the problem is, how long ago did it happen? If you have dropped your drone in salt water and you haven't done anything, it's already too late, my friend. Unless you were right there and you dipped it in some like some water, washed it with, what do you call that? It's not hard water. Water, it doesn't have all the minerals and stuff in it. I can't remember the name of that. But anyway, so wash it with some water first and really try to get all that salt out of there. And then you could also pour alcohol all over it. Try to let that evaporate, maybe. That's probably a good little tip. Anything's going to be better than salt water. As far as sand goes, you're going to have to take the motors apart. Sand isn't going to affect the quad too much except for the motor bearings. Distilled water. Yeah, distilled water. There we go. That's what I was talking about. Thank you very much. But take the motor bells off, and you need to hit it with some compressed air, or an air, you know, just, what do you call it, an air compressor as well. You've got to actually use the air to physically remove those grains of sand in there. Otherwise, they're going to grate and scratch. It's never going to be the same. And then you're probably going to have to lubricate your motors as well. I'm just worried about saying the word lubricate here on stream for the clip that segment. So there you go. Kiz, looks like Cal might be out of here as well. So catch you, Cal. Take it easy, buddy. I'm going to have to talk to you soon. I got to go. I'll call you soon, Stu, and see you guys. All right, so take it easy, Cal. You absolute legend. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Grumpy Trev saying, what a waste of alcohol. So there you go. But you got to choose, Trevor. Do you want your quad, or you want your booze? You old man, you want your scotch? If anyone ever meets Trevor out in the wild, while Trevor has appeared, buy him a scotch. And there you go. He might not win his heart, but he will appreciate it. But yeah. I'm looking at this picture actually. So you're going to need to rinse it all with alcohol. Take the motor belts off. You're going to need to lubricate the bearings because they're going to be absolutely shot. And hit it with an air compressor to blow out any sand that's going to be in here to stop these scratching. And it's still probably not going to work. The salt water is going to absolutely wreck it. All right. Distilled water to dissolve the salt, isopropyl alcohol to get rid of the water, compressed air to get rid of the particles, and don't forget your toothbrush. There we go. Couldn't have said it more succinctly myself, Duck, which is why I couldn't, and I got you to say it. So there we go. Duck, a legend as well. So I do have your message there, Duck, on Discord, and I'm sorry that I ghosted you yesterday. I kind of ghosted everybody. It was a lot to deal with, and I guess a lot of emotions and stuff to go through. So we would have noticed I wasn't even on Discord yesterday, but I will respond later today. So thank you very much for your support there, my friend. And Bad Manners with his super chat as well. Will saying, how do you think dual video aerial solutions air hammer antennas would work on a long range quad? One horizontal and one vertical. Gonna put them on my 7-inch Floss V3. So let's have a look at the VAS. Let's copy this. Air hammer. Man, and you know what? That didn't... Antenna. Make sure you put antenna, because we're getting a lot of hammer-related searches. Alright. That is this right here. Going to screen share. Alright, how do I think this would go long range? It's not going to be my first choice, my friend. I don't know enough about these. Oh, okay. The ones... It's the true long range omnidirectional antenna. I still think that you are going to be getting better reception by using some large patches. Or if you... Something even better would be using a helical antenna. Helical antenna. Versus something like this. So, look, it's... Maybe that's something that we need to do some testing on. So, I don't know if anyone's got some results or anything like that. I would be using some patches or helicals. I don't feel like this is... Let's see what it says here, I guess. Let's have a look. Blah, blah, blah. I shouldn't say blah, blah, blah. That's me reading. High performance Minion Pro antennas. It can be mounted on a long range. Wait, does this go on your quad? Does this go on your quad? Okay, when using the on the VTX, be sure to bank angles, or you could point the null antenna directly at receive antenna. Okay, because you're talking about, I swear you're putting it one vertical, one horizontal. You're talking about putting it, going to put them on my, okay, on my floss. All right, okay, if it's going on your quad, yeah, I think that might be a better solution. Not for your goggles, but onto your quad. Yeah, mate, I don't see why not. If it's saying it works, yeah, that might be a good idea, actually. So, sorry, my mistake. I was completely... the bit when you said you put one vertical and one horizontal, I thought you meant like the two on your goggles using diversity. But no, if you can put this on your VTX, yeah, go for it, man. I think that might actually be a decent idea. So if that's what they're specifically designed for, and TBS does make some amazing stuff. All right, let's have a look here. Chroma Trev, I second that. WD40. Toxic saying the V2, that's a nice drone. I want one. Scrolling down. This one's from Calvin Twist. He says, what do you think of the EV300Os? You know what? I have a pair. They're over there. They actually seem pretty nice. However, I haven't tested them. So I'm sorry. I would like to, and that's another thing too. I don't want to make videos where I don't put the product through I want to make videos that you deserve, and at the moment with, you know, my mental state and, you know, those things, it's just, it's not sorry about that tapping. It's you deserve better videos. So I don't want to make just a video for the sake of making a video. That's not what I'm about. I don't enjoy that. There's no joy in that, as Andy would say. I want to make videos of showing how fun flying can be and testing the products at the same time, and giving other pilots opinions. And when we can get out back and flying and I'm feeling a bit better and a bit more motivated, then I'll be able to give you some more information on that. At the moment, look, they look okay, but I don't have enough experience to give you with them to give you a proper answer on them. All right. It was meant for the receiver antenna. Yeah, I think it looks pretty decent for that. We just got one. This one's from Bikerman Cody with his super chat saying, Bob's your uncle. So there we go, Bikerman. Actually, Brad's my uncle. Maybe I should start saying, and then Brad's your uncle, and people will be like, oh, gee, I don't know if that's, you know, you got that saying there, right? I can't believe we've been streaming for 84 minutes. We've got 133 people watching. And let's see, scrolling down, Moser131 says, almost skipped to the loot time. No, we're feeling good. The EV prices are nice. EV300Os seem nice, but a bit low res. Yep, not fair on a product and people is how I feel. You know what? I really like to, Andy, the last bit of Andy's video, he's like, is that a Chinook? Is that flying over there? I thought that was pretty cool. And that was, thank you so much for making that video, Andy. It was very, very kind of you. And, That was the first thing I woke when I watch up. That didn't make sense. That was the first thing I watched when I woke up, actually. So I'm sitting there. Groom Lake Fisherman says, Stu, doesn't matter if you're tiny whooping in the house. It's not the same, though. It's not the same. If you have the choice between getting outside and flying in the fresh air, ripping packs with your friend to flying a whip in the house. Yes, flying a whip is great, but it's not the same. Will sent through, or I should say bad manners. Yes, I want to put them on the quad. Yeah, I say go for it, man. Absolutely, go for it. Andy RC says, thanks for making yours. Also, I'm glad you appreciated it, man. I was really nervous about publishing that yesterday. I wasn't sure how people would react. And you know what? This is something I was actually worried about, right? When I try to be my best self that I can be, and when I am here on the stream, I want other people to be watching this and enjoying this and getting something out of it so their day can be better. I was really, I guess, a little bit anxious about, even though I can feel really down and depression can be hard, I was really worried that people would be like, well, you look fine on stream, Stu. What's going on? You know, you're saying this, and then that's what I was really worried that people would be, you know, just having a go at me for, you know, feeling like that and then being like this on the stream. And it's there was none of that. There was, you know, you guys have been so supportive, and I'm so grateful to have your support here. So thank you to each and every single person who just, you know, I can be myself here, and I can actually tell you guys how I'm feeling. And it's just I guess maybe those anxieties were a little bit in my head. I guess I should say they were in my head. That's a better way instead of saying maybe. They were in my head because, like always, this community never ceases to amaze me in how much positivity, love, and kindness that it has. And I hope that if you are watching this, that I'm talking to you. You are a special person. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a fantastic day, and you deserve to be happy and fulfilled, and just thank you for being part of this amazing community. And we are here for you as well. So every single person here, we can band together. And I'm trying to ignore Trevor's message that is typed in here because I just know that it's going to be something that's having a funny dig, the old bugger. But yeah, you are special, and thank you for being here and being part of this stream and part of this community. I am blessed and privileged and honored to be here, and you know, it wouldn't be the same without you. So thank you very much. All right. Groom Lake Fisherman saying almost everyone goes through some stuff now and then. You should see Stu without his makeup. Now that's scary. You should see Trevor with his hair. That is what's scary. RS7 driver, one of the legends himself, saying huge props for being open about it. You may have helped someone else. FPV streaming family is always here, bro. We love you. RS7 driver, I have your email as well. Thank you very much for your, for contacting me. And there were so many people that sent through love that I will. That is what I'm going to do right now. Once we jump out off the stream, I'm going to be going through taking care of some I guess that business, and yeah, I'm going to finish my cup of coffee and send through some messages, some emails, and all that sort of stuff to those people who reached out. Now, I can't believe it's already been 89 minutes. We are already at the end of the stream. We'll just quickly answer Hudson. He's saying, what's the best radio and receiver? Get yourself a TBS Tango V2. There you go, my friend, or a V3. V2 version 3. That's confusing. The TBS Tango 2 V3. That's how you would say it. Rotoman Dan saying, hi, Andy. I want to see Trev when he had hair. I bet he had long, luscious locks. Trevor, if you can find an old picture of yourself with some hair, mate, can you send it through so we can have a look? And Groom Lake Fisherman says, have your mates send in their COVID lockdown pics. That is also a good idea. So yeah, I want to know if actually what I would do want to see is some flights. Either you might be stuck indoors, you can send me a picture of what it's like or what you're looking at, or I would love to see some videos of you flying around. If you can do a video, we might watch them tomorrow, called Ripping a Pack for Stu, because I can't get out and do any flying right now, but it would be great to see some of your videos. I know I said we're going to watch some today, and we are going to do that. So I can see Chris's one there. Fitz's, we've got yours there. Ducks as well. His is called Blue, actually, which is kind of ironic. But yeah, thank you very much for that. for putting those in there. We'll be checking those out tomorrow. But please, if you could do a video called Ripping a Pack for Stu, I would love. We'll watch them tomorrow. Other than that, subscribe for more FPV related content. We've already. This is the end of the stream. This feels like this is the fastest stream that's ever gone through. Already Chuck at FPV saying feeling the love. I'm going to be adding those names in the donation there. We're going to give Charlie. Let's give Charlie one last snack as well. Jumping down here to Doggo Cam. Here you go, Charlie. You're asleep, buddy. And back to face cam. All right, and I think that's and Chris Fit says rip one for Stu with a little hashtag as well. Thank you very much, guys. Propsat says much love. Vic, lockdown is tough on anyone. If anyone needs some help to reach out, you can go to there. You go. Thank you very much for Gunnar, who just posted the Beyond Blue website. Really fantastic website with heaps of free guys. Come on. Jonas Jokers 2001, thank you very much for your donation there, my friend. But yeah, that Beyond Blue website is absolutely amazing. I linked that in that video where I was talking about my mental health. Other people saying take care. Some people saying you're amazing. You guys are all amazing. I just want to say thank you. You know what? I'm just. I don't know. It's sometimes it's I guess it's just I am feeling a little bit emotional right now because it's been so hard, but to finally be able to oh god, clip that. You guys know what anyway, it's been tough. Thank you. It's feeling a little bit of a roller coaster after talking about it and then opening up and talking to you guys about it as well, and the love that you're also showing it's anyway. JFPV saying, don't cry, Stu, I get onion eyes. Trevor says, you're hard to understand today, Stu. Your hands aren't moving enough, so g'day. Other than that, look, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go and answer you guys' emails. Rotoman Dan, he's saying, cheers, mate, with his $4.20 donation again. He's after those meat pies. Anyway, much love. Thanks very much, Kiz, as well. We may be, this Kiz says, much love. Thanks for everything. We may be miles apart, but we've never felt closer. So there we go. Andy, I see, he's sending through a lot of love as well. Bad Manners, FPV says, I feel like your viewers are more like family. Yeah, that's what we should call it. It is the family, and we call it the live stream family as well. Thank you very much, everybody. I will be back tomorrow. Thank you for being thank you for being you. That's what I want to say. Thank you for being you, for your kindness, your support, and just being part of this amazing community. So other than that, subscribe for more FPV related content. I will be on Discord later today, and I think I'm going to go for a walk as well because I got a lot of people sending messages about the importance of exercise and moving around a little bit and that sort of stuff. So okay, all right. I'm out of here. I will catch you guys tomorrow. And we've also should say to thank you very much, Sean Williams, as well, for your little donation. I will be putting your name in that list again for sure as well. Thank you very much. Lucas says I joined way too late. So good to see you smile. That's from Johnny J. Mike Wood, Houston. Thank you, sir. You've helped me out with this incredible hobby. And again, just getting a lot of love. All right. Okay. And Trev's just saying, catch you, boys and girls. All right. Catch you guys.